More games of Dota 2 for the Kiev Major Regional Qualifiers of Europe. We have Team Secret and 4 Protect 5 as we are in the draft, and with me is again Legendary ODPixel.
No. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, Secret versus 4 Protect 5. We have the draft underway. Centaur Boar an opening from Secret.
5 seconds
They didn't
remaining.
get the cottle, so they'll look to other means. We've seen them open with the Ember Spirit and other games in the previous game, in
Reserve
fact.
time.
I want to say, or maybe it was 2 games ago for Secret, but we saw them do a bounty Ember opening. This time they won't pick the bounty. Slardar and Darkseer are the combo
Team
opening from
Secrets
4 Protect
turn to
5.
ban.
Yep.
And it's nice. We've seen a fair few Slardar openings. We haven't seen many teams, I feel, go for the opening Slardar Darkseer, but it's very strong.
Yeah, we had, by the way,
Yeah.
for so far the
10
teams
seconds.
have.
Oh yeah, what's the scores?
Secret is 3-1.
Yeah.
And
5
4 Protect
seconds
5 is 2-2.
remaining.
Hello?
That's better.
4 Protect 5 is 2-2.
Radiant
Can you
team
actually hear
Okay.
me now? Because I cannot hear myself.
No, yeah, but it doesn't sound like.
Okay.
It
Okay.
sounds better.
It
Team
sounds
Secrets
better.
It's
turn
moving the
to
mic
ban.
further away.
Well,
That's
okay,
good.
look, my mic is already a lot lower than yours.
Well, that's because I'm quieter than you.
I don't think
I'm a
that's the
quiet
case.
caster. Yeah, if anyone meets me in real life, it's like, "What? Sorry, what did you say? Can you speak
Actually,
up?"
that is true.
I
But
have
that
such a
is in
soft
real life,
voice.
Real life, because you're
10
just mumbling.
seconds
Because you're
remaining.
thinking you're talking to a microphone, and that gets broadcasted to people.
Exactly.
5
But it
seconds
doesn't.
remaining.
Bans coming out from both sides. 4 Protect 5. They know what Puppy likes. The Bounty
Reserve
Hunter's
time.
gone. They picked it earlier with the Ember Spirit. Dazzle as well. Definitely a Puppy speciality. He loves to
Radiant
have
team pick.
that pressure on Pi to hit those graves. And they themselves secret banning out TA. Very common with the Slardar. And, of course, OD as well. Hero that can cause issues for Ember Spirit in the laning stage.
10
And
seconds
mid
remaining.
one, if they can secure a good start for him, he should
5
have
seconds remaining.
every possibility to have an amazing game. As we saw him earlier today, already have a very strong Ember
Reserve
Spirit
time.
performance.
All right. Now, there are some people that have different opinions about that. And I spoke
Team
to
Secrets
CCNC
turn to
Yeah.
pick.
and Merlini after that game. And we talked a little bit about it. But the gist of the story was that he was not good at Ember Spirit. He had some misplays.
Mid one?
MP.
10 seconds remaining.
He had an MP or Ember Spirit earlier today.
Oh, we did. That wasn't in the game I did.
Oh, okay.
I did the
Sorry.
game where it was mid one
Yes.
Ember Spirit.
Alright.
Radiant team pick.
You're right, they did change it. They did have MP playing on. And Warlock. It's a definite secret favourite. As with Dazzle and
10
Bounty out the pool, they have to look
remaining.
elsewhere.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
And now we'll see 4 pick for 4 Protect 5. They'll go for the Oracle. Very,
Reserve time.
very interesting one. A hero that I feel we see fail more than succeed when it's picked up. And it's not picked up too often at all. Nonetheless, 4 Protect 5 will try and make a go of it this game. Could they be going for some sort of cheesy play? Could we see a Huskar Oracle sneak through? I mean, I can't remember the last time we saw that combo come through and work in a draft. But it is there.
Yep.
Physical damage is not what Secret have going at the moment. Huskar could be strong with the team that's been built around him. But do they want to do it?
Is Secret the team that won their games with Huskar at TI?
I can't
Team
remember.
Secrets turn to pick.
Did Secret win any games at TI?
Yeah, they did. A few.
Did they didn't have the best of times with their Secret.
Well, there were a lot of teams that didn't have the best of times.
I mean, they
Secret
still
was
got
one them, but
a
they still got
bucket load of
some
money because it's TI. So
Yeah.
I mean, they had a great time in terms of money,
10 seconds
Yes.
remaining.
but they didn't have the best of times.
No.
I'll silence it. Fourth
5
pick from
seconds
4.
remaining.
This is a bit. I'm interested to see how this one goes down. Obviously, coming into this matchup, considering how the days have gone, the day has gone so far, Secret very much the favoured side.
Yes, for sure.
And 4 Protect 5 trying something a little different. Oracle and Silencer. It's
I mean, if you're saying that they're coming in as the underdog, they have to try something different because they have to try to put them off their guard and maybe try something out of the box that normally doesn't get tried. So, 4 Protect 5, cheese strat.
potentially. And Huskar is still there if they want to slip it in. Run the Silencer mid. Slardar on the off. Slardar and Oracle as a support duo. Again, it's weird, but maybe they want to do that. Secret now has the
Radiant
jug,
team
so
ban.
Yeah, mid one
if
jug,
4 Protect 5, go
MP,
for the
Ember?
Super Cheese Husker. No, I'd much
the other way
prefer to
around.
see it the other way around. Mid
Alright.
1 on the Ember Spirit, MP on the Juggernaut. I would be a little disappointed if they do it the other way around, because mid 1 is very, very strong on the Ember
10
Spirit.
seconds remaining.
As
Um,
we just mentioned, MP was not earlier today.
Yeah,
so.
MP definitely
5
Juggernaut is
seconds
much
remaining.
more his hero. It's much more in his realms of what he's used to, and getting that farm
Reserve time.
and joining up with the team and pushing up, making space for Ember to split up and then bam, join the team fights and quickly split again. So yeah, for sure. I'd hope it's the MP Jug and the mid 1 Ember Spirit. The final ban from 4 Protect 5, Secret's still looking for that second support, and already a lot of them being knocked out of the pool this game.
Only a couple left. Now we are most likely looking for a support for Puppy, and he likes to roam. He likes to jungle heroes. How greedy can they be with the draft they have so far is the question.
I mean, they could go for it, Jen. They have the group up and go. That's for sure. 4 Protect 5 don't have the best ways of dealing with the creeps. Maybe they could go for something like that.
Team secrets turn to
Enigma
ban.
is still in the pool.
Yep.
If they want to go for the little old secret 5th pick Enigma to close things down, there's definitely opportunity for those sort of picks. And the Ogre will be banned, so 4 Protect 5 not thinking at
10
all about those
seconds
roaming kind of junglers that Secret do like to utilize. Crystal
5
Maiden is also
seconds
still in the
remaining.
pool. I think that is also very likely for Secret here. Very good with their lineup.
Reserve time.
Maybe the support duo, the Warlock and the CM isn't the best in terms of scaling on between the two of them and getting enough done in terms of rotations and ganks. So maybe Secret will want to have something a little bit more active in that sense, like a jungler, a roamer as you mentioned. And Secret looking at 4 Protect 5, they still want to ban out what we'd imagine to be the safe lane. It could be a safe lane Slaughter. They could do a carry Silencer. We don't know. You know, this is a team that can come with the surprise strats, as you mentioned, and try something just that little bit different.
And they got the upside of going for having the last pick, so they can just throw curveball with that last pick, while Secret has to reveal theirs very shortly. So depending on what Secret's going to ban out, it's going to give us some idea about what they are expecting to see from 4 Protect 5, which type of hero they are feeling like is lacking on their side. And they're taking their time.
I still want to see 4 Protect 5 go for the Husker.
Yeah, you still think that
Do
fits?
something a little bit. It still works. I mean, Jug is a little bit of an issue. But
You're-
that's fine. They've got an Oracle to save him. They've got a Silence to Global. Make sure that the Jug doesn't get the Omni Slash out or has to run away. But a Weaver will be banned. One of the
Team
elusive
secrets
core
turn
heroes
to
that
pick.
certainly could have worked with 4 Protect
If
5's
they
lineup.
go for a Husker, wouldn't you say that they have a very limited, narrow window of opportunity in terms of?
Yeah, but
in the-
they're against a team that they know is going to be a big challenge. You have to kind of look for that
10
narrow
seconds
opportunity and
remaining.
just put all your eggs in that basket if you want to beat a team that has
5 seconds
been doing
remaining.
considerably better than you today here in the qualifiers.
Oh, it's only one game difference.
Reserve
True,
3 for 1, 2 for 2.
true,
10
but
seconds
there's no
remaining.
denying it's going to be hard for 4 Protect 5.
Yeah, and arguably their opponents that they've been up
5
against
seconds
have also
remaining.
been not as
Radiant
difficult perhaps
team
as Team
pick.
Secret's on paper, that is. And Team Secret indeed goes for the greedy option and then pick up that chance.
Yeah, get the puppy hero, the hero we talked about. You said getting some sort of a jungler online. Chen very much fits the bill here.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to
10
see that 5th pick
seconds
Husker.
remaining.
Something fun. I mean, they went the Oracle Silence to lead up.
5
Let's
I
throw
feel-
something different into the mix.
If 4 Protect 5 is not going to get something that can fight early on and make
Reserve time.
something happen, they're just going to get run over, because look at that amount of siege and pushing potential from Team Secret. They got the team fight
Luna.
going. There's the
Ooh.
Luna, so no Husker for
No
you.
Husker.
What do you think about the
I'm,
Luna?
I'm disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Luna's strong. They are going to be able to keep it alive with the backup of the Oracle. They have the global to catch the Ember. Ember may be forced to buy an earlier sort of item to help him out. I don't know if he'll need to go for the Yules or maybe he'll just run the Manta into his build. They will have the heal from Chen with the Hand of God and the healing was, so maybe they have potential to keep Ember alive longer. They'll have Stampede as well. But then again, obviously he'll be silenced if they silence the globals, and Centaur as well himself won't have too much to remove it. So it could work. You know, the global silence could certainly be an issue for Secret.
Yeah.
Obviously,
seconds
Jog
remaining.
is probably going to be the soonest to get something to deal with it once he picks on the Manta. But
5
then again, in a
seconds
lot of
remaining.
kind of Jug builds at the moment, we're seeing other items being prioritized before it. So if Full Protect 5 can fight nicely around the global silence, they'll be good to go. Obviously, the weakness in... Well, I say the weakness in return. Secret as well do have some long cooldowns that they'll be looking to fight
Prepare
around.
for battle.
With obviously the Warlock ultimate being one of them.
Alright, so let's see. We got Kazu playing Centaur. He has not spent a single dime just yet, going for that aggressive ward placement, but someone beat him to the punch and saw that movement. We have got mid one on the Emperor Spirit, and all going to the top lane is Puppy on his Chen, as well as Pilot Eye on his Warlock, and last but definitely not least, it is Juggernaut played by MP. On the side of 4 Protect 5, we have the actual 5 playing Luna. We have Slash Strike. He will be the mid silencer indeed. Dancing Dragon will be the Oracle with Step Style on the Slardar. And that leaves the Darkseer played by ETA. As there is a TeamSpeak problem, so we'll have to wait a little bit longer to see the exact lanes, but it looks like we got the support Slardar and Oracle. The combination can actually work. You can get your Fortune Send out and the Slithering Crush after that. Is it still called Slithering Crush? Yes, it is. Thank you. And yeah, I think they can actually work. I feel like they have to try and be a little bit aggressive to try and maybe make something happen, or at least force the Centaur into the jungle.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they can... I mean, I don't know if Kezu's necessarily a target. You may be able to punish him, but I think that's not really what they want to do, because mid 1 and MP are going to have good times. But even then, you look at that and you
30
say, what are you going to do
seconds
about
to
MP? And you are not going to be killing this guy with an Oracle Slardar gang. Unless you use Blade Fury aggressively and you see the opening to turn it round. It's going to be pretty much impossible for the two supports to roam up there and make that happen.
He's not going to use it aggressively because he's got a Warlock supporting him, so they're going to be very defensive.
True. Unless, ETA gets aggressive, tries to go for a kill on Pilot Die, and then MP is in a position after the Dark Issue Surge to run him down with his own Blade Fury.
Begins.
But, yeah, you're right. MP should be having a pretty good time on this top lane. Not to say that the Darkseer won't get any far. ETA certainly should be able to find a bit from this. But it depends how heavy the Warlock can harass him out, kind of with the Shadow Word spam and such, once the Darkseer comes close. And this mid lane matchup, as you said, Silencer heading to the mid lane, Slash Strike going up against mid 1's Ember. I'll be very interested to see how this one plays out. I mean, the Silencer can be annoying, but at the same time, once mid 1 gets a few levels, he can certainly get up close and personal. And once he's got a couple in the Flame Guard, there's not really huge magical nukes. It's a lot of damage over time from the Silencer that's going to be able to remove the Flame Guard before it's done a fair bit of damage to the Silencer himself. And top lane.
Oh wow, the harass is on. Slardar, you gotta be careful. In the meantime, bottom lane, harass is on as well. Kezu is having a bit of a duel with the Oracle, apparently.
She just goes for the level 1 return as well because of the right-click harassment that they were giving him. So...
Both lanes kind of tricky positions. We already have mid 1 also getting the strike off on Slash Strike to get some extra hits off as well. This can be a very kill-heavy game once these lanes settle down and people decide who's boss, because on paper they could go either way.
True, I think it's got the potential to get very messy for 4 Protect 5. They have a Silencer in the mid lane that's going to be very susceptible to ganks from Puppy once he gets a few levels. And bottom, they have an Oracle. It's just one of those heroes that I'd love to see it do well, but it is just not. It doesn't feel like it has a lot of strengths at the moment.
We have not seen a lot of Oracles win games lately. Let's put it that way, and that's for a reason.
For sure. I mean, I could imagine we may, maybe 4 Protect 5 have an amazing game. But it's likely we may get to the point where we're just seeing Oracle keep someone alive with a false promise, but Secret is still just able to chase them down and get the kill post false promise. So then, if the Oracle's not useful for the ult, it's like, what's he going to be able to offer this game? But
Slash Strike, can he make something happen here? He's doing a lot of damage to mid 1 here. There is also a hasted Slardar coming down, but he was a little bit too late, so he couldn't actually Couldn't actually help out there.
Yeah, and then this works out, well, fine for the Ember. You know, he had a South ready to go mid one. Slash Stoke. I'll head back and use the Shrine. But CS in the mid lane, already looking very good for mid one. 16 for 2, up against the 8 for 1. Doubling that of Slash Strike at the moment in the middle.
Yep.
And that's even with, as we saw, Steph Style coming across, trying to see if he could catch onto the Ember Spirit, but mid one already on top with the positioning. And upon lane, they're making the pulls. Kezu, seeing if he can get a look in and get a bit of an action.
I mean, he's getting the levels right now, which is, I think, already very nice.
Yep.
They don't have a lot of potential to kill him, if any, unless he makes big mistakes. So I think this is a fairly decent offlane for Centaur. He has no regen left, so that's the reason why he's not trying to trade hits right now for last hits. We'll hope maybe at some point he has his Tranquils.
Yeah, does it? Yeah. And doesn't have the Shrine for usage. It's sort of been
Yes.
popped, so we'll see how Kezu's able to maintain his position down on the bottom lane. Of course, over on the side of 4 Protect 5, ETA is also having a fine time up top. Now he's getting himself a little bit of farm as well, with the pressure being put on from the Iron Shells, and the leveling is not bad whatsoever. Pi, level 3 under support. Mid lane, Steph Style, having a look in towards mid one. But as we saw before, it's a very hard gank to pull off. It's just a level 2 Slardar, and
You need some extra harass on mid one before you can even think about having a go. And Chen is really close.
yeah, Puppy's in perfect position. He knows that Slardar's off the map. He knows that there's a small chance that Steph Style may try gank.
He actually pings it.
Yeah.
He knows.
Very unlikely that Steph Style's going to be able to get anything done here. And it's the one thing, Joe, because you've got this support Oracle, you've only really got one hero that can roam around the map. Dancing Dragon feels like he has to stay down bottom.
Ooh, can they make something out of this one is the question. I don't think so, by the looks of it, but at least they give him stick charges. That's nice. Friendly of him. In the meantime, Chen does have, Puppy does have a smoke in his inventory, so he might want to try and use that to rotate. Slardar is keeping tabs on him though, but Slardar himself might be in some trouble. He does sprint away, but gets some harass from Pylai before he leaves.
Mid lane, the Silence has been able to catch up a little bit. Slash Strike stepped up to 21 against the 28 of mid one. But as we can see with Step Style here, they really want to try and find some action before mid one hits the 6. And they are going to make a go for it here with the Curse. Moving in. Again, Step Style can't quite close the gap. One more creep in mid one will have the level 6. And suddenly these gank attempts from 4 Protect 5 on the mid lane are going to become even harder to get success from.
Especially because Slardar has been roaming around quite a bit. He's not getting any extra levels, so it's costing him a lot that he's not able to get a kill out of that at all.
Yeah, for sure. Step Style's got to find some place around the map. Eventually, he probably will be given a lane as such, but I don't know. 5's not going to really want to leave this lane open anytime soon. He's going to stick around till he's 6 and taking the tier 1 at least. Then maybe he moves to another lane and puts on the tier 1 pressure, and we'll see Step Style get a bit of space there. But yeah, as you said, leveling in comparison to the supports of Secret, it's not happy days for this Slardar. So, halfway through 3, Pylai die, he's a full level ahead. And of course Puppy, moving around the jungle, he's already level 5.5, nearly hitting the 6.
And still hasn't ganked anything. He does have his Tranquils right now. Perhaps that's the moment that he's been waiting for. We've got Darkseer also. He has potential to go into the jungle. Wait a second. I believe we might have a Centaur in a bit of trouble here. He gets hooked up before the crush. I don't know why Slardar paused that one, but he still gets a crush off. In comes Puppy, goes for the root. First blood's already going away. A 4 Protect 5 though, but they do get 2 kills in return as mid one comes to the fight.
Yeah, a little,
Gets the kills.
little bit messy there.
Yeah.
From 4 Protect 5, yeah. Just off with the timing of the crush, holding on and allowing Kezu to get that chance to Who Stomp, slowing it down. So
What's wrong with
They
the
do
beard
have-
of that mount? I'm so frustrated
Radiant's
with that
top
mount.
tower.
Well, which
is under
mount?
attack.
The mount of the Luna.
the beard.
Don't you see it? She has to stand a little bit to the side. No, you can't look at up close. I see you looking up close. You have to look on the thing when she turns a little bit to the left. Just look at it from
What?
the left. It's like
Oh yeah, the mount.
Radiant's
The
top
beard
tower
is
is
bugged.
under attack.
It's like, yeah, it's all skewed to the
it's
left.
like it's
Is
like
that the same on
it's-
yours?
Yes, it's like too long and it's dragging along.
Yeah, there's that guy's got something wrong with his beard. That's some hipster shit. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
He's on the hipster
Oh.
panther or whatever. Luna
Puppy
rides.
is thinking he's sneaky. He's not sneaky.
He may still get away with this, though. I mean, they're bringing a Steph Style and they want to try and fight him out, okay?
Yeah, the crash hits on him as well. These creeps are doing a lot of damage to the Oracle. In comes the Hand of God. Might be enough. 5. Moving forward. Has got Eclipse available as well. Waiting for the right time. Goes just for a Lucid Beam. Oh, Stumpus has the double lash as well. He gets a kill on the Luna. The crush will allow Steph Style to get away, but Kezu got a kill on the core. That's a worthy trade every time.
They're fine with it. As I said, you know, they saw Puppey, but it's okay because you're throwing away a Luna to kill this roaming Chen.
Not worth.
And absolutely, Secret will be more than fine with that trade going on the bottom lane. Puppey will certainly be happy giving his life for that of 5 on the Luna. And well, elsewhere around the map, top lane, MP continues to have uninterrupted farm, 55 CS at the moment, and mid lane as well, mid 1 continues to have a very easy time.
And he got a kill as well on the bot lane, so he's sitting on 1-0-1. He's doing quite well for himself indeed.
Is under attack.
In the meantime, Slardar, we've seen him involved in the 2 kills on bot lane, but he did die for that once. He managed to pick up his Tranquil Boost, but he is still level 4, which is the lowest level on the board right now, closely followed by Pilot who's level 5, but he's almost level 6, so I think
Radiant's middle
that
tower
difference is
is
quite
under
big.
attack.
More than a full level difference. We'll see
Dire's
if
bottom
Slardar can
tower
find a
is
way to
under
catch up.
attack.
Perhaps at some point, ETA is going to the jungle. He can do that. Darkseer is a hero that can farm the jungle very well. And I would leave Slardar to farm, but he can't farm up against the Juggernaut, so he has to hope for the Juggernaut to rotate away. In the meantime, smoking happening.
Yeah, they've got their eyes on 5, and 5 does not have any friends around it too. It'll prop the Eclipse. Now the TP's come through. In fact, Steph Star will be there in time to save 5. 5 will survive. Kezu comes in with the stomp onto Oracle. But mass TP's coming through. They do lose the Oracle, but it looks like 4 Protect 5 will get the kills in return, and this time it's a trade that they'll be very happy with. They're able to find mid 1. They do CP everyone in. And they make sure that they get the favorable trade. They keep 5 alive. And killing the Ember Spirit it does obviously cost the efforts of the entire team. And it gives some space on the map for Pi. But yeah, killing the Ember Spirit, certainly worth making that rotation for from 4 Protect 5.
Yeah, they did use the Eclipse for that. I'm thinking that that's worth. Perhaps it wasn't really necessary, as he could have just given the walk away as well. But yeah, Luna lives. 5 is going to be very happy with that. Forces mid 1 also to go back into the mid lane where Slash Strike is ready. Ready and waiting to try and get some more of those last hits. Let's take a look at how they're standing right now with Silencer sitting on 46 to 5. Ember Spirit 64 to 9. There's a big difference there. Only difference is, of course, Silencer didn't die, while Ember Spirit did just die, making the net worth almost even, still in favor of the Ember Spirit.
Interesting smoke gank here from 4 Protect 5. They're just bringing in
Radiant's
the Luna and the
bottom
Slardar
tower
down
is under
bottom.
attack.
Okay, with the back of 2 TPs, they can certainly go for a fight attempt here. They look towards Kezu and MP, already starting to back off. Steph Star comes in with the crush, but the golems drop. They've lost the Slardar, and MP with the Blade Fury, quick to cut down another as 5 falls low. Actually doesn't end up going down. Okay, Puppey sorts it out with the purple ball of doom there from the Satire Tormentor. A secret take 2, and they're not done yet. They're lining up more. Chains from mid 1, catches out Slash Strike on the Silencer. They'll slow down ETA on the Darkseer. The follow-up burst is there from Secret. And knocking down 3 more on this bottom lane. They'll be able to transition that into a tier 1 push. And again, just a little bit question, by the way, for the fight. Oh, they've scanned out. They know that Dancing Dragon's still here and they're hunting.
He's trying. He has a quelling
They know
blade.
he's in the trees.
He's almost there. He has the quelling blade. No.
And they'll get themselves a bonus.
Almost in the path. But the scan actually ruined it for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, Secret savvy to the fact that there was more hiding there in the trees.
Radiant's bottom
And
tower
now
is falling.
9 to 3. It starts to get a little bit messier for 4 Protect 5. Losing the tower like that and losing a very painful team fight. 4 heroes to 4.
Yep, and the tower indeed as well. And with the tower down, the jungle opens up, especially with these nice wards placed by 4 Protect 5. Where's that other one? There you go. By Team Secret, that is. Meaning that control of the jungle for 4 Protect 5 is basically lost. They cannot farm safely in their jungle, and that is a massive loss. I already mentioned that Darkseer can farm in the jungle. He can only do that if he is safe, and it doesn't look like he's safe at all as MP. Ooh, hello. He wants to try and farm in that jungle as well. But Slardar still needs a lot of farm. There's a Luna that needs a lot of farm. There's there's a lot of people that need farm, and well, not having their jungle is going to be a problem. They can try and take it back though. More wards.
Yeah, they
winning
can,
a team fight.
or they can try and just take secrets in turn. They've got a
Yes.
Luna, they can group up and take towers. Obviously, as you said, she's not ideally in the network position what she wanted to be. We can see that MP and mid 1 do have this lead. Puppey as well, with the kind of the greed of the jungle and the rotations, is also looking very wealthy on the Chen. As yeah, this is going to be an incredibly quick Aghanim's mid lane. Plays being made as they go forward onto Steph Star. Will be kept alive here by the false promise. Mid 1 in trouble. Is he going to escape? No, he's not. They'll get a big kill in return for Protect 5. Maybe more. They look towards MP, but he has the healing ward, the Shadow Word heal. And with the crush, do they have the damage to outdo the heals? Blade Fury's there as well. MP will survive thanks to the Shadow Word and the healing ward.
Yeah, double heals coming out there. It's almost a little bit of a shame. Sure, they get the kill on the Ember Spirit, but they were forced to use a global silence for that, and it was a defensive global silence at first to try and save the Slardar. They get the Ember Spirit off the back of it, but they can't transition it into anything else. They can't transition it into map control. They cannot transition it into even a tower kill or anything like that. And they are left vulnerable because next time Team Secret knocks on their tier 1 tower door, there is no global silence to save anybody.
Radiant's top tower.
Oh,
mid one.
and there's no global silence to save the Oracle either. Oracle is very dead. Should be very dead. Not very dead at all because he just healed himself and he made himself alive. Why did Ember not go for that?
Oh, he couldn't. I mean, as soon
Why
as
not?
you know, as soon as well, the
Radiant's
magic
middle
community's
tower
up,
is under attack.
you know, you're out damage on the Ember Spirit. You're not
but you don't
gonna
wanna
be able to
stick around.
outright click the heals of the Purifying Flames,
I guess so.
and you don't want to stick around because you know that instantly 4 Protect 5 will come and kill you. And mid 1 here has gone down a few times. Top lane, Steph Star tried to come in for a crush, but the surprise movement there from Puppey comes through.
And even Kezu gets the hook stomp off first. It's like, hello.
Yeah, he's got to be a little quicker with these crushes. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
seen that a couple of times where bottom lane, silencer. This time will be caught out by mid 1 and Pi. And they may be in a good shape to step up for more. He's got a few bottle charges. Mid 1 steps forward, will be able to cancel the TP. They'll pop the Omni Slash as well. Make sure that there's no shenanigans for the Oracle. Secret take another. Top lane, Kezu was able to force down a tier 1.
I
And
saw
is
that
very close
centaur.
to the Blink Dagger.
The Poppy Centaur was trying to, like, he was not attacking until the very last minute.
Or did he try and get
I
this?
think he tried to take the
Puppey, the greed.
Oh, it looked like it, you know. I could be wrong, obviously.
And, the greed's certainly paying off for himself. He has got that Aghanim's at a very impressive timing.
At the same time, there's no Blink Dagger yet on the Centaur, but he is only 200 gold away or 150 gold away. So he'll be having it shortly. And at that point, I mean, they're already looking very scary in terms of the team fight purely because of
Radiant's
that
bottom
Warlock
tower is under
and the
attack.
Hand of God. But with the Centaur Blink initiation, those fights are going to come more often, and the pickoffs is something that for Protect 5 is going to be very careful about.
Let's see what they can do here. They're actually going to drop the rock for this Stampede as well. They come charging in. The Global Silence will come out, and with a false promise onto Slash Track, he's going to stay alive.
Ooh, nice
They'll vacuum MP, bring him down low, but Kezu's in with the blink. The 2-man stomp into the double edge takes down the Slardar. And Secret, they'll look for more here. They have the magic immunity onto Slash Strike, getting him back to safety. A Secret, this time round, they're able to fight around the Global and the wall, get themselves the kill. They will get this tier 2 tower as well as the creeps come forward as well. And this time they get themselves the objectives done, and 4 Protect 5 unable to punish in return even with the use of those ultimates.
Yep, Secret not forcing anything more either. They got the towers, what they came for. They'll go for other towers before they try to go high ground, and Roshan of course as well. As Roshan is up, I guess they're in a decent shape to take Roshan, will just take very long. Do they have a medallion or anything on them?
Yeah, it's not going to be the quickest of Roches. But with the Global Silence on cooldown, they know that there's a bit of a window to play with.
Yeah, and they would have a healing ward as well, of course, and Hand of God on a very short, I say short cooldown, but it's not yet.
MP, he wants to go for a little play. He's not going to do it. Maybe seeing if he could get him for a level 2 Omni Slash. Quickly chop down a sprinted Slardar. But Slardar has backup Slash Strike, and in fact ETA as well as Dancing Dragon in the neighborhood. So MP has to be careful. MP's getting a little bit greedy potentially. He's trying to chase down Slash Drive, but his the own creeps of MP blocking him really from getting in range of an Omni Slash. And yeah, just have to be careful. Full Protect 5 having pretty much all 5 of the members on this area of the map. And MP continues to try and poke. But he himself is all alone.
That's what they were waiting for. Slaughter has his Blink Dagger. If he would have had that in that fight, or rather that, if they saw the Juggernaut spin, they could have initiated afterwards, but unfortunately the Blink Dagger was only just up on the Slaughter. Perhaps next time. I mean, he's still there. Slaughter is invisible. He gets the crush up before the jump is there, and that should be MP dead. The Stampede is there to try and get him out of trouble, and he does have the healing ward, even though he's running away from the healing ward quite fast. Actually, never mind.
Goodness.
He's got the healing ward too. And also the Frost Armor from the Ogre Frost Mage.
That's painful for 4% committing 5 heroes to try for that attempt and not getting it. That's the Blink Dagger reveal from the Slardar. And you're up against one hero. I mean, I said MP was playing greedy with his positioning, but he felt confident. And Blade Fury in the level 4 healing ward as well as the Stampede. As long as he knows those 3 are available to him, he's going to feel very safe going pretty much whatever he wants on the map to farm at this stage.
They're still trying to get some farm on the map. Oh, 5 out of your base, out of your zone. That is very painful.
And that was for 45 seconds. And of course, at this stage of the game, not the money for buyback. So Secret could certainly look to pressure down another tower at least. They've got their eyes onto the tier 2 middle. And with a man down, it's going to be hard for them, for 4 Protect 5 to hold that tower. They'll almost certainly have to let that one go to the pressure. Secret
Middle tower
bring in the push. Dancing Dragon coming a little dangerously close. He has to be careful of the blink initiation from Kezu. Step Style comes in, the crush, they're trying to kill it off, but mid one.
Global Silence is still available if they do initiate, but it would be a defensive one and they really don't want to have that happen. Lose tier 2. Secret's not going to force the issue again unless 4 Protect 5 make a mistake right now and start chasing something they probably shouldn't.
Secret can play it safe and go for the Roshan. They've got very good control around this area of the map with all lanes, apart from the top lane. Tier 2 not taken. Pipes complete on Kezu, so it'll be even harder really for the side of 4 Protect 5 to do the damages. Well, but I guess apart from the Slardar Luna combination, which is still a long way of hitting it off the ground as 5 has a bit of catching up to do. It's a lot of magical damage, and Kezu with that barrier is going to offer a lot for his team. Secret into the pit. They do have the team fire ultimates. All ultimates are available for 4 Protect 5, but it's a question of whether they're aware that this is going on, if they want to head over there. It looks like Secret are being a bit careful, as indeed with just the Jug and the Centaur going in, it's not the quickest of Roches, so they're going to stick themselves out of it. And with 4 Protect 5 off the map, Secret are just almost certainly just waiting to see what 4 Protect 5 are going to do, and they are going to reveal themselves up on this top tier 1 push. And Secret, they may want to contest this.
Silencer and Luna. The rest is hiding. The rest is baiting. The rest is waiting.
I think Secret will know that there's more than just that there, though. They know that the team's here.
They still want to fight, though.
Secret have the upper hand at this moment. They've got the strength. They're further ahead on their cause. This is a good time for them to try and make a jump. If they can find it, they're waiting at the moment for 4 Protect 5 to come across and walk into them.
No, it's not going to happen.
They will now with this smoke, but no, not if they smoke from the low ground up to the high ground. No, they're hopefully going to make like the long wrap around, maybe through mid. They've got to be careful how they enter into Secret's jungle.
They got to amplify.
They've got to be very careful how they come up to the high ground here. Dancing Dragon in a bit of a dangerous territory. They are going to come around this way. They seem a little split. 4 Protect 5 very timid with their movement there.
Yeah.
Not really making any clear waves as a team, and maybe it was just the smoke and back up, see if they do find anyone on the way out. But rightfully so, they do not want to make the move up to Secret's high ground in Secret's jungle.
Yep. And they did also have Luna defend mid lane, so they wouldn't. If they would have found a fight, it would have been without Luna, which would be very painful.
Soldiers
But let's see if Secret can still have the fight that they want, and they do want to fight because they have all their ultimates up as well, which are a little bit more powerful than the ultimates of 4 Protect 5 at the moment. I'd say there's the Roshan.
Not a lot the 4 Protect 5 can do about this, as you said.
During the smoke, there were a couple of wards placed. One already instantly got countered by Poppy, or rather by Pylai Die.
Dire's middle tower.
4 Protect 5 would try for a tower, but I mean, with Mid1 in the neighborhood, he's going to do his best to try and stop that as well. Mid1 is going to be called out. They pop the global silence. He's trying to get himself back towards the shrine. Is the heal going to be enough for the Hand of God? Oh, and a beautiful golem there, holding back 4 Protect 5. They'll keep Mid1 alive, and they'll absolutely destroy the entire lineup of 4 Protect 5.
That's an ultra kill for a Warlock.
I mean, he deserves it. That chaotic offering, holding them back from getting that Ember Spirit kill. Beautiful drop from Pi.
It was such an ambitious jump from the Slardar as well. They don't have the vision there. They jumped in very deep. Nobody really could follow. Ember Spirit sure is going to be silenced, but he's not locked down after the crush. And they couldn't get the kill, regardless of how much follow-up there would be for Team Secret, but there was so much follow-up because they were all there. Kezo jumping in very deep, having a bit of trouble there, but the Mechas will be there to keep him alive, and in the meantime, the towers are dropping because MP, he's just going for buildings right now, and rightfully so, as they just drop on the room. Nice disarm by the Oracle. Slowing down the push a little bit, that's all they can do for now. Luna is back up alive, might just be enough. In comes the spin by MP to get the remainder of the racks, and he backs off. And that is a successful push. I say that. Oh, counter initiation by Kezo, then Slardar down. Vacuum still on 3, but no follow-up, no wall available. And again, Fatal Bonds, they're doing so much right now. Stampede to chase them inside their base. They got the silencer, they will get 5 as well. It is not enough to kill him off. Or rather, there you go, that's enough to kill him off. That is it, GG. It's 24 minutes and Team Secret, they just owned.
Yeah, unfortunately, well, for 4 Protect 5, it looked a little grim for the start. They tried something a bit different with Oracle, with Silencer Core. We know it's not the strongest of heroes at the moment, but I think rightfully so. They tried something a little bit different, tried to catch Secret off guard, but Secret themselves just stuck to very, very comfort heroes.
Yep.
You know, the Puppy Chen final pick very much working out this game. They knew that they could go for the greed and get him that quick start in the jungle first few minutes, and then bam, he transitions that the very early few minutes of sticking to himself into a very potent lane dominator and ganker. And yeah, 24-4, 24 minutes in, another victory for Secret here in these regional qualifiers.
They're 4-1.
4-1 at the moment. I think a fair few teams are. So the top area of that bracket is looking very, very close. And a lot of it is going to come down to the games tomorrow. But of course, we do, with the potentially another game going still on Beyond the Summit 2, if that EU game is still on at the moment.
That would be.
But that is it for this stream, isn't it, in terms of EU games?
You
So
are correct. So people, go watch the main Beyond the Summer stream to get yourself a little bit more familiar with all that NA Dota has to give in regards to Dota 2.
we've got a good game coming up at the moment. It's going to be MP versus Team Onyx.
Yep.
So head over there if you want some Demon versus EE action.
And,
rock and roll.
Onyx is also the team that Abed is in, so I personally
Absolutely. And Onyx has got a Keeper of the Light, so they may beat Team MP. It's a very, very strong hero at the moment. Can MP beat
I mean, not
the
just
Keltel?
Keeper of the Light, but they also have the Centaur, which is also one of the favorites, but then again.
Yeah, Centaur, Kotl is definitely the hero.
Yeah.
Centaur's great, but Keeper of the Light is just game winning.
If you want to hear Toby and CC talk about these two teams in a draft, make yourself scarce and go to Beyond the Summit. From us, though, European Dota is done. We'll be back tomorrow for more group stage games. Thank you for tuning in, and goodbye.